really like to do. Also, to all the audience who have joined us on Facebook, please put there what is the passion that drives you, and of course, which part of the city, which part of the world you are from. We would love to connect with all of you. We have someone here all the way from Kenya. Welcome. It's amazing to see the beautiful responses. So we shall be starting in just a short while. Good evening, namaskar, and we welcome all of you to this channel Glyphs CCE, a channel where we showcase some of your most unique and interesting passions to the world. Today, we shall be introducing you to two people who take great pride in their passion, the passion of a national swimming champion and the passion of a wonderful swimmer. To the audience, we shall be recording this episode for quality purposes. Glyphs essentially means the representation of a character. And what better way there is to identify what a person truly is than to observe what he loves from within him. That's glyphs. It also stands for being a symbol that something beyond the face value. It also stands to highlight what we wish to do. We have chosen three symbols or three glyphs to represent what this concept is all about. And these symbols are what you just saw in the logo. They stand for Create, Connect, and Express, or CCE. Like we love to say, hashtag Passion Matters. Glyphs aims to be a platform where you indulge in to identify the passion created within you, connect with each other, and openly and ingenuously express your thoughts and passions. As to why we started this channel, all of us have that one thing in our life that makes us really, really happy. We might call it a liking, a talent, a desire, or even a passion. It is that one thing which is completely unique to us. It can be that you love to sing or play an instrument. You could be passionate about photography, painting, sports, or even about preserving the environment. This might be something that you're not necessarily doing it as your work. In fact, it is better if you have a passion that helps you unwind and enjoy your own company. The reason why we thought to create this channel was so that we could all become a part of community of people that are bound together by mutual love and respect for all kinds of passions. It is meant to encourage us to keep pursuing our passion. It is meant to have a group of people who see, learn, and appreciate the things that you do. And it is also an avenue where you can find out about the so many different kinds of activities that could potentially become your passion. And that's exactly what we are here to do. Create, connect, and express. So again, good evening, and it's an absolute pleasure to have all of you here on the 21st episode of our channel Glyphs CCE. I am Kavita Avasthi, your host for the evening, and it is my honor to welcome the two guests who have joined us today. Jalaja, a national swimming champion with an inspiring story behind her success, and Anand, a fabulous singer who has Mohammad Rafi as an inspiration for his passion. Audience, we would love to hear your comments. We would love to hear the appreciation that you have. Please keep the comments going in the chat box, and remember to select panelists and attendees when you're putting in your comments so that all of us know what you are thinking about. For all our audience on Facebook also, do put in your comments, as we always look forward to your support and encouragement. So audience, sometimes life's challenges are tough to deal with. You will succeed if you focus your thoughts on how to overcome these challenges. Today's first guest has proved the truth of these words indeed. At the very young age of 5, she entered the swimming pool and, in spite of innumerable challenges, hasn't stopped swimming since. The first competition that she participated in, the 25-meter backstroke in the under 6 years category, here she won both her first gold medal and her name, Jalaja. Jalaja Shirole, a national level swimming champion. She initially started swimming because it was her mother's wish that she become a national champion. But then, after extensive coaching, this soon became her own passion. And today, Even after swimming every day for over 20 years, her enthusiasm for swimming has not reduced even by 1%. Jalaja has been awarded the Chhatrapati Rajya Krida Puraskar in the year 2009-10, the highest award that a state can confer upon a statesperson. Which brings me to my first question. Jalaja's idol is the American swimmer Tara Torres, who has quoted, "Never worry about what anyone else is doing. Just swim your own race." So Jalaja, in this passion of swimming, what have been your challenges to reach the position where you are in today? We would love you to share this with our audience.
Yes, thank you, Kavita ma'am. And thank you for inviting me on such a beautiful dais. And yes, I would like to answer this question. So more than this being a girl challenge, I faced the most brutal challenge, and that was being lower middle class challenge, for which I used to get bullied in my very tender age. And people used to taunt me for the low quality costume or low quality kit that I used to use. I also remember people taunting my father for compromised fee that I used to pay my coach. Then my co-swimmers used to transit with their parents in cars or in on two-wheelers. But for me, I had to walk 5 kilometers daily from my school to swimming pool, carrying with heavy school bag and carrying with heavy swimming kit. And then I had to survive only on 2 bananas. And after that, I used to start 1.5 hour of gym session and followed by 3 hours swimming practice. And after going home, I used to have only two bhakris and bhaji. Also during competition, situation was remained the same. That others having means others my co-swimmers are having sports bar, nutritious food, but other hand, I used to carry only banana, eggs, the from means homemade food only. So yes, nutrition challenge was yet another thing for me. And I remember when I used to go for swimming competition out of station, all my swimmers used to stay in multi-star hotels where I used to stay low cost permit room. And as a child, I always used to envy my friends. I used to feel sad for it because for that kid in me, it was very much challenging to witness all the luxury that my peers were getting it and having to get it experience, not having to get it experience it. So I want to tell here that, but when you enter in your teenage, you actually start thinking maturely, start realizing the situation that is around you. You start thinking about how parents are working hard for you. In short, you start thinking maturely. Your brain starts thinking maturely. So with me happened the same thing. That when even I got to know how my father is working hard for me, in spite being a mere rickshaw driver, he was ready to train me in such an sport like a swimming, only because in his heart my mother's swimming passion was echoing, and I could see that, I could feel that, and I decided that I face and win over all those challenges and decided to earn all those luxury on my own abilities and on my own skills. And yes, today I can proudly say that I am able to fulfill all my aspirations. Of course, credit goes to my father, my mother, and my coach, Mr. Shekhar Khasnis, and all those well-wishers who supported me and encouraged me in my tough time. Yes, yes, first.
Wow, that is truly inspiring, Jalaja.
Yes.
I think it's a wonderful feat starting from where you have and such a beautiful journey to where you have reached. So we would actually like to know, how has your journey been right from the initial days to this level of reaching the national championship level? We would want you to share your story with us.
You will be surprised after hearing the answer because it's very true that initially it wasn't my passion. I was just swimming for the sake of my parents only. And when I was kid at the age of 5, I have won my first ever swimming medal. Uh, was the time when my mother witnessed my first ever swimming medal. And after that, she was no more with me to witness my further glories in swimming, and which was actually her passion to make me a national swimmer. And after receiving my first medal, I didn't receive any single medal uh, for good span. Means almost 6 years. Yes, 6 years I didn't receive any single medal. But during that time I was swimming just for fun. But when I grew up and started taking coaching from my coach, Mr. Shekhar Khasnes, I actually started taking swimming seriously. I think because of his passion and the way he used to coach me, the way he used to inculcate swimming knowledge, techniques, and work ethics in me, and most importantly, his passion towards swimming, which all which made me passionate towards swimming, I guess. And here I would like to mention one incident, that it was my first senior state championship, swimming championship, in which there is no specific age group, and you have to compete with your senior means what senior players, experienced players. And so on first day I had an event of 400 meters individual medley. There were clear chances for me to get the medal, but as it was my first senior championship, I was very much tense, very much panic, very much nervous, and that I qualified last. Means oh, I remember how my father was upset on me, how one renowned coach made fun of me, and how parents were reacted, how my coach was reacted, and it was all disappointing situation for me. So when I went to my room, I couldn't eat anything for that day. I couldn't sleep that entire night. And that night only, I had decided that come what may, I'm going to get the medals in my next all events. And surprise that in next day my event took place, and I had beaten the swimmer of that renowned coach who was made fun of me in both of her main events. And I still remember that feeling. It was just amazing feeling for me. So from then I continue taking efforts, uh, continue taking efforts, and then my efforts started paying rewards to me in a form of medals. So I started getting motivated and started taking interest more and more in swimming. And as of now, I have won quite good number of national medals. I have won Maharashtra track suit, and I was that was a very proud moment for me. And but I was unable to get trained for international swimming or international swimming practice due to financial lack of financial support, and hence it became my dream and my passion to wear India's tracksuit and to become an international swimmer. Then another major thing I experienced was, in spite of being capable to become an international swimmer, I was unable to do so due to financial crunch. And this what triggered my passion for swimming coaching. And currently my aim and my dream is to create and support swimmers, and to make participate my swimmers for international swimming championship and to make them win.
Fabulous, Shailaja. I think on behalf of all the audience, we wish you all the best and all the luck to reach where you aspire to reach.
Yes.
I'm sure a lot of us have gone into a trance after listening to what Shailaja has to say. So for now, all of you need to come out of that trance and get back into the mode, because I'm going to start with the quiz for today. So all of you, please have your phones and typing ready. And please remember to select panelists and attendees when you're giving the answers, so that all of us know the answers. All right. Starting with the first question. Which was the first famous ocean liner in the world to have a swimming pool? I want you to give me the name of the sea liner, the ocean liner, which the first time had a swimming pool on board. Which is the name of that one? Also, to the people on Facebook, we want you to answer this question. What was the first famous ocean liner in the world to have a swimming pool? We all know the answer to this. Yes, that is right, Anuketan. We have, of course, it is the Titanic, the British liner which sank in its maiden voyage in the year 1912. That's the one. Titanic was the first one to have a swimming pool on board. All right. The next question. Which is the oldest stroke in swimming? The oldest stroke in swimming. Which is that stroke? It's not freestyle. No, it's not freestyle. Yes, it is the breaststroke. That is right. I'm going to actually show you a picture. There are ancient pictures and drawings in Egypt depicting people swimming even as far as 2500 BC. There you go. There's the picture on your screen. So yes, it is the breaststroke, one of the oldest strokes for swimming. Okay, coming to the next question. We know the oldest one. Now I want you to tell me which is known to be the most difficult stroke of swimming. Yes, that is right. That was quick. That was instant. The butterfly stroke. Actually, you have to extensively use your arm, your upper body, everything. You don't get time to rest. Also, the butterfly stroke is known to burn maximum calories. And for the last question, who is the fastest butterfly swimmer in the world? It is difficult, and we have a swimmer who's really, yes, that is right, Rupali and everybody else. It is Michael Phelps. So a bit of trivia here. Normally, all the swimmers are trained to breathe after every 2 strokes. Michael Phelps has developed a system where he breathes after every stroke. That's the fastest butterfly swimmer in the world for you. All right, and back to Jalaja. After hearing all her fabulous achievements, she has some wonderful photographs that she would like to share the story with us about. So Jalaja, over to you to share your memories about the photographs.
Yes, sure. Oh, yes. Yes, this is the photograph of my first ever swimming award. That is my Jilla Krida Puraskar. And this award is given to the ones who contribute to district sports remarkably and bring on sports glories for the district. I am glad that I was chosen for the same in the year of 2009. But it was my, again, bad luck that I was not in town to receive it, as I had been to Sai, Bangalore to attend national swimming competition camp. And because I feel that we owe to our work first, so it was received by my father, a person who actually deserved it for the efforts he had taken. He's my father. Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. The reason behind to show this picture, that in one of the famous Hindi films, it's rightly said that कामयाबी के पीछे मत भागो, काबिल बनो, कामयाबी झक मार के पीछे आएंगी. And it's a very true. I was trying hard to become kabil, and I was flashing in the newspapers, magazines. I was interviewed for many news channels, was being invited for various programs as a chief guest. My efforts were paying back in abundance. Oh, this is an unforgettable memory in my life. One day, behind this picture, one short story. One day I have received call from a renowned coach from Balewadi declaring my nomination for the most renowned award of the state, which is given to the players contributing on vast level in sport, which is none other than the Shiva Chhatrapati Rajya Krida Puraskar. And my father was on cloud 9, and of course his and my mother's dream was coming for true after all. It was the most heart-touching moment for me. Yes, once again, in this photo, you can see the fruits of my efforts taken for 16, 17 years, more than 500 medals on different levels, national, state, districts, zonals, etc. And 30 to 40 individual championship. And these are all my earnings. And I was not ready to stop here. So next picture is all about that.
That's absolutely inspiring, Jalaja. I think a lot of us are speechless.
Yes.
Like somebody rightly put there, we've actually got goosebumps. The kind of journey, the kind of challenges where you have reached is truly amazing. So I really think hats off to you for that. So
Thank
also
you.
to the audience, Jalaja always says, there are no secrets to success. It is a result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Jalaja, with so much of experience at such a young age, what is the message that you would like to give to our audience and to all the young ones who would probably to aspire to be like you? What would you like to tell them?
Okay, my passion has done three things for me. And first is it has inculcated a discipline and a punctuality in me, which is very important to every sports person. And I would like to share one incident. On one competition day, I reached late at the venue, and after reaching, I came to know that my event had got over. After slogging for hours, after preparing hard for the competition, just because your lethargy, you miss your event, and you feel like punching hard to yourself. You hate yourself, and that was an alarm for me. That was the time when I always reach 10 minutes prior to the given time, whether it is any competition, any event, or any program. And similarly, any other indiscipline or lethargy done by me used to get reflected in my practice and ultimately in my results. That indiscipline and lethargy which I used to enjoy initially became my biggest enemy, and eventually I started hating it. The second thing, my passion has taught me that hard work can beat the talent, but talent cannot beat hard work. I can say this definitely and confidently because I myself, I was not a talented swimmer, but I have, and I am still working hard on polishing my swimming techniques, my knowledge, then slogging for speed, working hard on my diet, and this hard work has outdone my talent and has paid quite well as me now. But on the contrary, we see many people who are very talented, but just because they don't want to work hard, they fail to get their fail to achieve their desired result. Achieve yes. And third thing, my passion has taught me swim against the currents. Yes, when we swim in the water, we are resisting against the water pressure. Even my swimming started with this same ideology. As I told you earlier, swimming was out of the budget sport for rickshaw driver family. But first my mother, and then because of my mother, even my father wished and strived to groom me as the best swimmer. So all these incidences have inculcated this thought process in me right from my childhood. And on this, guys, I want to give one message to all of you that I want to tell each and every sports girl or sportswoman or any girl or any woman out there that if you have even littlest fuse alive in you about your passion, and if you are ignoring it for any damn reason, then please rethink on it. And please don't let that spirit diffuse. Refresh, renew, rejuvenate it, and to make yourself that one and only. And also, I urge to all sports parents today that please boost your daughters more and more to keep on playing sports, inspire them to choose sport as a career, and let us make our country an example where girls pursue their sports as a passion and ultimately as their profession. So let it reflect it from our actions, bold and loud. Thank you very much.
Wonderfully said. Wonderful. Absolutely amazing passion you have. I think if we could, we would actually give you a standing ovation right now. In fact, I think we are giving you, a lot of people are giving you a standing ovation.
Thank
To
you.
the
Thank
audience, I think you truly believe that we are all proud of her. I want all of you to type the word proud in the chat box as our tribute, as a salute to her today. Absolutely. Please put in the word proud as our salute to you. That is for you, Jalaja.
Thank you.
We're absolutely proud of you, and it is such an honor to have you with us here today. Like Jalaja has said, swimming against the tide, this is what she has done happily and done successfully in her life. An absolutely life inspiring story, and I think one that all of us should learn from. Thank you, Jalaja, for making the time to interact and to inspire our audience today.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yes.
And before we move on to our next guest, over to Ashay, who can tell all of you how you can become a part of our Glyphs community. Ashay, over to you.
Thank you, Kavita ma'am. Good evening, everyone. So your passion in life is something to build the rest of life around you. Passion can be anything that simultaneously challenges you, intrigues you, excites you, and motivates you. Passion is your mirror. Passion is something that is sculpted by each of us within ourselves. And that is something that you have created, and no one can take it away from you, no matter what. When you're passionate about something, that passion unveils the magic. Passion doesn't need to be fancy. It is the best in its simplest way. Here, you can add what your passion for which you became a part of Glyphs community. Before I became a part of Glyphs community, I never knew there were so many passionate people around me with so many different passions. Our entire Glyphs community agrees and believes that passion moves people beyond themselves. It inspires one another and rebuilds a world of joy around you. Then what is stopping you? Let's come together and create a community of like-minded people, passionate people at Glyphs CCE. We have divided the performances into 3 verticals, that is knowledge sharing or awareness, performing, and static arts. Some of the passions that will be
Kavita, you can take over.
Okay, I think we've had a slight lag there. But yes, like he said, all of you can become a part of this. Do you want to run the poll? We can have the poll. We're all going to tell you how you can become a part of our channel. The first one, of course, is that you would like to watch every episode of Glyphs CC just the way you're watching here. The second one is that you would like to spread the message, hashtag Passion Matters. The third is you would like to perform or talk about your passion on an episode of Glyphs CCE. And the fourth is that you would like to refer a friend or a relative to perform or talk about their passion on an episode of Glyphs CCE. You can select one or more options and press the submit button so we know what you're thinking about here. Let me just give you a minute to run the poll. You can type 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 to select your options. Also, to the people on FB, please put in your options just the way I've said. Do put in your options and we would love to connect. We would love to know your answers. Yes, can we have the results of the poll, please? All right. Most of you have said that you would want to
All right, I think to all our guests, we are having some technical difficulties over here today. And I think what Kavita was trying to mention that most of you that's almost 78% of you have voted that you would like to come and perform on this channel, as well as you would like to pass the message hashtag Passion Matters to everyone around you. Oh, that's brilliant, because this channel, as everyone knows, is created for you. This channel is created so that all of you can come and perform on this channel, and we'd like to showcase to the entire world on what exactly you're passionate about. Just to give you a brief, we in such a short period, we have managed to go to 27 countries and more than 80 cities across. So it's been a brilliant way to start the journey. Again, we have beautiful, passionate people coming in the weeks ahead. We are going to have different kinds of channel passions, which are winemaking. That's something that's really intriguing all of us. There are going to be different sports people who are coming across on this channel, and we are very keen to encourage sports. We are very keen to encourage different kinds of performances, especially if you have anyone outside the country who can play different instruments that India doesn't see. We are most likely to welcome you to share that with us. Having said that, I am going to yes, we do record episodes, and you can watch them on our Facebook page. That's Glyphs CCE. Having said this, I'm going to hand this over back to Kavita. Kavita, welcome back, and it's over to you again.
Yes, thank you again. Like we said, technology. Sorry for that glitch there. But yes, we're ready to move on to the second performance of the day. Singing runs in his family, and now it runs in his blood. He started singing when he was just 3 years old. His first stage performance was when he was in the 7th grade. And since then, he has performed live in over 100 shows in a span of 22 musical-filled years. It is a pleasure to introduce today's second guest, Anand Masawade. His idol is the legendary Mohammad Rafi, and Anand considers himself the smallest disciple of Rafi ji. Anand owes all his knowledge about singing to Rafi Saab. By profession, he is into sound system designing and installation, but there has always been a restlessness in him on how to showcase his passion of singing to the world. So today, on our channel, Anand shall be showcasing some of the best remembered romantic tracks of his idol, Mohammad Rafi. कुछ यूं मिली नजरें उनसे की, कुछ यूं मिली नजरें उनसे की, बाकी सब नजरअंदाज हो गया. Rafi ji has rendered this wonderful romantic track for Dharmendra in the movie Bahare Fir Bhi Aayegi. Over to you, Anand, for the first song of today evening.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here performing in front of the lovely audience. And I'm singing a few romantic songs sung by the legend Rafi Sahab. And probably you can dedicate these songs to whomsoever you want to dedicate. I'll speak less, sing more. The first song from Bahar Fir Bhi Aayegi. आपके हसीन रुख पे आज नया नूर है, मेरा दिल मचल गया तो मेरा क्या कसूर है. आपके हसीन रुख पे आज नया नूर है, मेरा दिल मचल गया तो मेरा क्या कसूर है. आपकी निगाह ने कहा तो कुछ जरूर है, मेरा दिल मचल गया तो मेरा क्या कसूर है.
खुली लटों की छाँव में खिला खिला ये रूप है। खुली लटों की छाँव में खिला खिला ये रूप है। घटा से जैसे छन रही सुबह सुबह की धूप है। जिधर नजर मुड़ी, जिधर नजर मुड़ी, जिधर नजर मुड़ी, उधर सुरूर ही सुरूर है। मेरा दिल मचल गया तो मेरा क्या कसूर है। आपके हसीन रूप पे आज नया नूर है। मेरा दिल मचल गया तो मेरा क्या कसूर है। झुकी झुकी निगाह में भी है भला की शोभिया। झुकी झुकी निगाह में भी है भला की शोभिया। दबी दबी हसीन भी तड़प रही है बिजलियां। शबाब आपका, शबाब आपका, शबाब आपका नशे में खुद ही चूर चूर है। मेरा दिल मचल गया तो मेरा क्या कसूर है। आपके हसीन पे आज नया नूर है। मेरा दिल मचल गया तो मेरा क्या कसूर है। Thank you, thank you, thank you.
बहुत खूब, बहुत खूब,
Hope you
आनंद
like
जी.
the song.
Absolutely. To all the audience, please remember to change your settings from panelist to panelist and attendees so that everybody can see your comments.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Moving on
Lovely,
to the
lovely
next
audience.
one. वो इत्र की शीशियां बेवजह इतराती है खुद पे। वो इत्र की शीशियां बेवजह इतराती है खुद पे। मैं तो तेरे ख्यालों से ही महक जाता हूँ. Coming up, another romantic track by Rafi ji, a song from Haste Zakhm. To the audience, this song's music composer is Madan Mohan, but the treatment given to this song is that of Western music. They had 100 violins and over 150 musicians who participated in this song. And Sir Kersey Lord was the arranger for this song, a famous personality who has personally encouraged Anand in his passion of singing. So over to you, Anand, for this lovely romantic track.
Thank you.
तुम जो मिल गए हो तो ये लगता है जहां मिल गया कि जहां मिल गया। एक भटके हुए राही को कारवां मिल गया। तुम जो मिल गए हो तो ये लगता है कि जहां मिल गया, कि जहां मिल गया। बैठो न दूर हमसे, देखो खफा न हो। बैठो न दूर हमसे, देखो खफा न हो। किस्मत से मिल गए हो, मिलके जुदा न हो। किस्मत से मिल गए हो, मिलके जुदा न हो। मेरी क्या खता है बताइए भी, कि ज़मीं से भी कभी आसमां मिल गया, कि जहां मिल गया। तुम क्या जानो तुम क्या हो, एक सुरीला नगमा हो। तुम क्या जानो तुम क्या हो, एक सुरीला नगमा हो। भीगी रातों में मस्ती, तपते दिन में साया हो। तुम क्या जानो तुम क्या हो, अब जो आ गए हो जाने न दूंगा। कि तुझे एक हंसी दिलरुबा खोए खोए मैं भी बुझा बुझा, तुम भी थे खोए खोए मैं भी बुझा बुझा। काजल भी समाना अपना कोई न था समाना अपना कोई न था दिल को तो मिल गया है सहारा
Amazing. That was absolutely lovely, Anand. The versatility of the song, right? From the slow pace to the fast end. Super. So, to the audience, it's time to get to know a little more about the legend Mohammed Rafi. Time again for the Glyphs quiz. Be ready with your answers. For the first question, Rafiji was known to be an extremely kind and helpful person. Once a composer, Nisar Bazmi, didn't have enough money to pay Rafiji. In spite of this, Rafiji sang for him at a very nominal fee. What was the amount that Rafiji charged for this song? Yes, that is right, Lakshmikant. Instantly he was ready with the answer. It was just 1 rupee. In fact, Lakshmikant Pyarilalji always said, Rafiji always gave without thinking about the returns. The second question. Rafi Saab has played playback for many actors, of course, as we know it. But O.P. Nayyar ji got Rafi Saab to play back for an actor who himself was a singer. Who was that actor that I'm talking about? He did playback for an actor who himself was a singer. Which actor or which singer? Yes, Anuketan, you're right again. The actor is Kishore Kumar. Movies like Ragini, Bagi, Shehzada, and Shararat. There were 4 songs that Rafi ji gave playback to. Okay, listen to the last question. After the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, Rafi ji created a song overnight for the deceased leader. On hearing this song, Rafi ji was given a silver medal and invited to the house of a famous personality to specially sing that song for him. Who was that personality? Yes, the song is Suno Suno Ae Duniya Walo. My question is, who was the famous personality who invited Rafi ji to his house? I'm going to give you a hint here. He was a politician of that time. Who am I talking about? All right, I'm going to give this one to you. I know it's a difficult one. It was the then Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal ji Nehru. Yes, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. That is the one. He was specially invited to Pandit ji's house for him to listen to that song. All right, now back to Anand. Mohammed Rafi was the meticulous voice of Shami Kapoor right since his first movie, Jeevan Jyoti, in the year 1953. The voice of Mohammed Rafi became synonymous with the great Shami Kapoor ji, including the famous Yahoo, which was instrumental in making Shami ji a star. As a tribute to this fantastic actor-singer combination, Anand today will be presenting a medley of songs by Rafi ji, sung for the legendary Shami Kapoor. So audience, let's get ready for a treat. Anand, over to you in Shami Kapoor style.
बदन पे सितारे लपेटे हुए, ओ जाने तमन्ना किधर जा रही हो, जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए, जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए, बदन पे सितारे लपेटे हुए, ओ ध्यान तमन्ना किधर जा रही हो, जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए, जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए। मोहब्बत की ये इंतहा हो गई कि मस्ती में तुमको खुदा कह गया, जमाना ये इंसाफ करता रे, भला कह गया या बुरा कह गया, बदन पे सितारे लपेटे हुए, ओ जान तमन्ना किधर जा रही हो, जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए, जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए। You can't really see the audience, so you can dance your heart out. आजा आजा मैं हूँ प्यार तेरा, अल्लाह अल्लाह इनकार तेरा, ओ आजा 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 मैं हूँ प्यार तेरा, अल्लाह अल्लाह इनकार तेरा, तू आजा 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 आजा। ओ तुम पे हजारों की आंखें, चाहिए तुमको सहारा, हो पलकों में आलो छुपा लो, नाजुक तन तुम्हारा, तू आजा 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 आजा। अजी ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा भी कहाँ मिलेगा, आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शाम, देखो 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 रंगेंगे कारी, अजी ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा भी कहाँ मिलेगा, आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक तिरंगी शाम देखो 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 अरुणी प्यारी अपने दिल का दामन भर लो मर जाओगे प्यार कर लो कल का सपना किसने देखा इन राहों से और गुजर लो अपने दिल का दामन भर लो मर जाओगे प्यार कर लो कल का सपना किसने देखा इन राहों से और गुजर लो आज ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा हमारे जैसा भी कहाँ मिलेगा और तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शाम देखो 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 अरे मेरी प्यारी देखो ये परियों की टोली मीठी मीठी झिंकी बोली क्या चांदी पर रंग जमाए चलवों की ये अपनी टोली देखो ये परियों की टोली मीठी मीठी झिंकी बोली क्या चांदी पर रंग जमाए जलवों की ये अपनी चोली अच्छी ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा हमारे जैसा भी कहाँ मिलेगा आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शाम देखो 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 अरे मेरी प्यारी अरे मेरी प्यारी Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Anand. Thank you. An evening, a fitting finale, a fabulous finale for a fabulous singer by the fabulous
a lot.
Anand. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much
my
for
pleasure.
acquainting us with the beautiful world of Rafi ji.
My pleasure,
Yes,
my
of course,
pleasure. And
again. Yes, Anand.
yeah, and thanks to you all. Thanks, Team Glyphs. It was a pleasure, working with you guys. And it was a fun time. Thanks a lot for giving us this beautiful platform. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Anand. The pleasure was completely ours. The audience loved your songs, loved your voice. Beautiful. Again, on behalf of audience and the team Glyphs, I once again thank Jalaja and Anand both for being a part of our episode today. Also, a special thanks to Swanand Umranikar for introducing Jalaja and Himangi Vartak for introducing Anand to our platform, Glyphs CCE. Like we always say, the show on the stage can never become a box office hit without a strong team working back end. I would especially like to applaud Aniruddha Bide, who handles the technical side of Glyphs CCE. He manages the Data Analytics Center in Pune University. And of course, Ankita and Mangesh from DW Place Solutions, who are our design partners. A special thanks to Salil, Tanushri, and Gayatri, the founders of this channel Glyphs, who put in endless hours of discussion every week to ensure that every episode comes to you flawlessly. Last but not the least, thank you to our supportive audience from India, from across the globe, who make it a point to join our channel and encourage all our guests who are with us. I am your host for today, Kavita Avasti, signing off. My team and I shall be waiting to see you on Sunday at 5 o'clock. So please remember to log in. And until then, Stay safe, take care of yourself, and have a lovely weekend ahead. For all those people who wish to interact with our guests backstage, please press the button of raise hand and we will get you backstage. Also, for all our loyalists, we are waiting for you to interact with all the guests and with you. Take care, guys, and have a lovely weekend. Good night, and see you very soon.